Well, my hip. Oh, I ran a half marathon yesterday. That's the thing. Hello and welcome back to another video with me. We are here today because I'm gonna share with you my thoughts and views on this half marathon that I ran in cold ass December in New York City. Hashtag this is 27. I have a couple clips that I'm gonna show you. It was hard and it was cold. It was in Central Park in New York City. It's my first half marathon I've ever run before. I ran my first 10K at the end of September and I trained really hard for that. So I think that's why this was able to go a little more smoothly. However, I am feeling the after effects of having put my body through 13.1 miles. I was pretty shocked that I ran as much as I did, but I think the fact that other people weren't stopping kept me going. I did feel like my hips were gonna fall off at one point. I was telling my mom, if there is a day that my hips are going to fall off of my body, today is the day. Today is the absolute day my body will fall apart. After the race was done, I just knew I needed food. I was like, I need carbs and carbs and carbs. I need some anti-swelling medication. I just need anything that will keep me from feeling like shit. So I promptly grabbed a bagel from the after race setup. I grabbed an apple. I scarfed it down. I was FaceTiming my mom with a mouth full of bagel. And I was like, I'm so sorry, Mom, I'm being so sloppy. But I was like, I need food. And there was a point I was walking and I was like, I'm sorry, Mom, I gotta sit down. And I straight up just sat down like in a little patch of grass. After the race, I got this bottle of Gatorade. It is the Cool Blue, down that. I also got a bag of Sour Patch Kids, just so I could get some sugar, some carbs, some food in me. And I also grabbed Advil, and I took a lot of that. I'm about to take some more right now. Everything's sore. Everything is so sore. Like my shoulders right here are sore, my arms are sore. I think it's from like this. Oh, that's it. That's it. It's from swinging my arms back and forth. Oh, whoo. Sorry you had to witness that. Oh, shit. God damn. This is not a drill. This is not a drill. I need some Sour Patch Kids. I need food. Oh my God. Oh, like, why does my jaw hurt? Maybe I was clenching my jaw when I was running. Oh, I probably was. Woo. Like when I say everything is sore, everything is sore. Like my freaking jaw. So this was my first half marathon. I learned a couple things. Number one, I wish I had trained more for it. I was still pretty well trained for my 10K, I think. There wasn't too much time in between, but there was definitely about a month in between. I was still going to the gym, but I wasn't as, you know, running is a different range of motion than just lifting weights. It took different muscles that weren't necessarily trained or ready for what I just put them through yesterday. Number two, I would wear a different outfit. I had too much clothing. I had way too much. It was enough for like starting the race and ending the race. I was so thankful that I had all the clothing that I did. But during the race, I felt like I couldn't keep my body temperature right because it was 30 degrees outside in Central Park. I couldn't figure out if I wanted a hat, if I didn't want a hat, if I wanted like my half headband that I was wearing. Couldn't figure out if I wanted my scarf on, if I had a thermal shirt, then I had the white long sleeve t-shirt that was given to me, the white one that says Big Apple Half Marathon. Then I was wearing a Lululemon zip up, which was really thick. And then I had a windbreaker over the top. And the windbreaker left, everything, and I tied that around my waist, everything else stayed on. So that was enough. So I'm thinking I wouldn't wear the windbreaker, still wear 3 layers. I had on some tight leggings, and then they look like mountain pants, but they're not, they're like Lululemon pants. I had those on, and those are fine. I loved it, but I had on 2 pairs of socks. I had on things to help with shin splints. I had leg warmers on. That I think was all very necessary and probably saved my ass that I had all of that on and like support for my knees, because my knees felt like they were gonna fall off too. Oh, it fucking hurts to chew. Oh, but I love food. Oh, ugh. So yeah, 13.1 miles. I can't believe I did that. I really can't. That's insane. It's insane to me that I just ran 13.1 miles. And then I went to bed, slept for 3 hours, and got up and went to work. Yo. So by the end of my work shift, I was waddling around, I was limping, I just like needed to get home. I do want to do it again, and I do want to do it smarter. I think my clothing needs to change, my training needs to change, and I would love to have support there, you know? Or like run with a friend. I was all by myself, didn't know anybody, just went out to Central Park and ran this race and then went home. So it would be nice to share it with other people. There was a little girl that was next to the runners who was like with her mom, and she was like running next to the runners for a little bit. It was really cute. There was also a really adorable sign that somebody was holding that said, "Tap this to power up." And it was a Super Mario Brothers or Super Mario Kart like mushroom. And as I ran by, they were like yelling to touch it, and you touched it and they would all scream. It was really sweet. There's also a barrage of Santa Clauses on bikes running by. The race course that we did is we literally ran around the outer section of Central Park 2 3/4 of a time, right? So it was like 5.5 miles, 5.5 miles, and then you would run all the way down and all the way back up, and you finish near 102nd, 96th Street roughly. What was amazing to me is I was not done with my second lap when I was hearing a guy on a bicycle yelling, "First place runner coming through, go to the left, first place runner coming through, come to the left." And I was like, holy sh**. Like he was finishing the race and I hadn't even finished my second lap out of 2 3/4. So fast. Like the quality of athletes was insane. I didn't see much of them because I was like in the back, like just trying to get through it, just trying to pass it up the finish line. The last mile, I could barely get my legs to even move. I couldn't get them to like, I swear I was running like with straight legs, like just trying to get past the finish line. I saw the 12-mile mark and I was like, okay, I have 1 mile left. That's roughly, looked at my Fitbit and I was like, that's roughly 10 minutes away. Let's go. And then I would start running and I would look back at my thing and only like, the time hadn't even changed yet, so not even a minute had passed, and I was like stiff-legged trying to run. Oh, it was so bad. But she did it. So enjoy these couple clips that I had there. I was super tired in the morning. I didn't feel like I didn't even think I was gonna go the night before. I set my alarm just to see if I could like get my ass out of bed. So these first few clips, I'm like, literally looked like death. Felt like death, looked like death, but I ran a half marathon anyways. Yay! They gave me like a really nice little shirt, which is really cool. On the back it has the NYC Runs logo. It's just a nice little tech wear. Hello. I got my ass out the door. I'm gonna go maybe run this halfway. I guess I don't have headphones. I'm winning. I'm doing really well. It's really thinned out at this point. Got 1.5 miles left. Giddy, I swear. Ooh, ah. Alrighty, that is it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, a thumbs up if you didn't. Subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for another day of Vidmas. Yeah. Say bye to everybody. Bye.